Hey guys, it's Ashley with Pugs and Pearls, and tonight I have a Colourpop haul for you guys. I actually ordered 2 different times from Colourpop, and so I have one box full of lip stuff and eyeshadows, and then I have another full box with even more lip stuff and more eyeshadows. So I am going to show you swatches. I'm going to kind of give you my thoughts, but overall, if you guys aren't familiar, Colourpop is an online brand. You can't buy them in any stores yet, and they have really unique formulas. I'm a big fan of their eyeshadows. I'm a big fan of their lips. I'm actually wearing one tonight, and I'll tell you which one it is. They've got different formulas, so there's really something for everybody, and then the biggest thing is their price point is like $5, $6, $7. Really affordable prices for this kind of stuff. So if you guys want to see what I got, I'm going to show you in just a second. So also I wanted to mention, whenever you buy from Colourpop, you normally get a little booklet, and it kind of goes through all of their products, and it gives you tips and tricks for how to apply this stuff, because again, their formulas are a little bit unique. So this kind of just helps, and it tells you all of the different stuff that you might want to know about their products. They also always send like handwritten Colourpop thank you cards, and I got 2 since I had 2 separate orders, and the first one says, "Hi love, here's a cheesy card, XOXO Colourpop." So they're normally kind of cheeky and kind of funny, which I love cheese, so that one made me laugh. And then this other one was more from like the holidays when we were going through Halloween. It says, "Hey love, would you be my boo?" And they kind of wrote boo in scary Halloween lettering and have a little ghost. So I don't know, I just like sharing those because normally they're different every time you order. I think they actually do have people handwriting those cards, or what it seems to be handwritten to me. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get into it. Alright guys, so I bought a bunch of lip stuff, and first off I got the Colourpop Ultra Matte Lip. I bought 3 different shades, and all of the boxes give you the name on them. They also give you like a color coding so you kind of know which one's which. I also got 2 Lippie pencils, and this is what these look like. They just are like Lippie sticks and Lippie pencils, and they are purple on the bottom, a little bit thinner. I also got 2 of the Ultra Satin lips, which are really nice and smooth and creamy, but they kind of dry down to a matte, but they're a very comfortable wearing matte. And so these are Ultra Satins, and they come in like the yellow packaging. And then I also got 1 Glossy Lip, which I don't get many of those. That's like in the pink packaging. And then the other one I got was an Ultra Matte, or I ended up getting 4 Ultra Mattes, so I actually had more than I thought. And then I'm going to go ahead and kind of open these up and then kind of show you some swatches. Alright, so my first Ultra Satin lip is called Femme, and this looks really nice. It looks like it's just going to be like a cream, kind of lilac-y purple color. So I'm going to give you a little swatch right here. I love how like soft and smooth the formula is. Really nice. It almost looks a little bit gray purple, which I am so in love with. So again, this one's called Femme. The other Ultra Satin I got is in the shade called Lost, and this one to me kind of looks like a reddy orange. Again, kind of like a very fall appropriate red. So I'm really excited to see how this one swatches. Ooh, super pretty. It's like a deep red, which is really what I wanted. It's definitely like a dark red, but it has orange undertones. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to try that, especially for, like I said, the fall time. That's why I purchased it. Okay, so I bought 1 Lippie stick, which these come in this twist up tubes, and this shade just looked really cool. It's called Wet, and it's a pearlized like gray finish. It looks so cool. It kind of looks metallic in a little way, but it's a pearlized finish. So this is what Wet looks like. It looks so different. You see like kind of, it looks a little bit kind of chromy, but it's I guess more pearlized. It to me just looks like a really like gray taupe, a deep gray taupe. I have no clue how that's gonna, sorry, I thought it smelled vanilla. Kind of smells more like a combination of vanilla and plastic. But I'm really excited to try this, and I will do lip swatches at the end of the video so you can see how all of these look, but I'm just going to do hand swatches for now. And then I did get a lip pencil because I really wanted to test out one of their kind of gray lip pencils. I have this lip satin. It's called Marshmellow. So that's a good thing about their products. They make their lip pencils to match their actual shades. So I have this one already, but I really like it. It's kind of like a gray purple lavender, and their lippies are so like creamy. And this, again, you can just draw this on so that your lipstick goes on even a little bit nicer. I'm so excited to try this and see if it works well with the lip satin. And then here is the last glossy, or the only glossy lip that I got from this entire purchase. And again, this is in a gray shade. I had to try it. It's called Fluff. And so this one's supposed to be like a pretty opaque cream. I don't really like too much glossy stuff, so we'll have to see, but it is pretty opaque, and it is glossy, and it is super gray with a very, very, it's not even really purple. You can see this one is a purple undertone. This one's just kind of like a true gray. So I'm excited to see how that works on my lips. It's something out of my comfort zone, but just a little bit fun to use for the fall time. Alright guys, so this is the one that I'm actually wearing today. This is called Mama, and it to me is like a true orange red. I just love this fall shade, and I really like how it's wearing on my lips. It's just so, so gorgeous. And this is it right here. I mean, goes on so creamy, and it dries down to a matte. So far, it's been really, really long wearing. I love how it looks on my lips. The formula for these ultra mattes are just, I don't know, I think they did a really, really good job. And then next up is called Times Square. So this is kind of like a nudie pink ultra matte. And this one looked really cool to me because I feel like this could be a very like wearable nude shade. So I'm really excited to kind of wear that. I think it's not too like, it doesn't lean yellow. It's really more of like a pink nude, which is what I really prefer, so I don't get washed out when I wear like nude shades. Next up is a shade called Viper. This is kind of like a pink purple shade, and I'm curious if it's going to be too bright for me. I'm not really sure. It's actually really kind of like a purple leaning color, which I really actually like a lot. I think that one's gonna look really pretty, especially like for being like a fall color, kind of a bright fall color, but fall color nonetheless. And then last but not least is called Love Bug, and this is kind of like a darker orange to me, like it leans a little bit more dusty dark. So I'm gonna put it next to Mama so we can kind of see Love Bug. And it's a beautiful kind of like dark orange. Again, kind of like a pumpkin color in a way, and I really just wanted it for fall time because I don't know, I'm really into like orangey reds and orange colors in general. So these are all of the lippies, lipsticks, lip liners, mattes, and satins that I got from this haul. Alright guys, next up we're going to talk about their Super Shock eyeshadows. They come in these little pots and they're really nicely packaged. I love how they do their logos on everything and how it's like got a white kind of container. These will dry out, so you want to make sure that you are kind of closing these containers really well. So I'm going to take these out of their pots to kind of show you what they look like and do swatches. Alright guys, this first color that we're going to look at is called Tang, and I believe this is a new like fall shade color. It's a matte, and I really, really like it. It's kind of like a dusty purple. I have been using this, if you can tell, like I've been kind of putting my brush in there. I have been using this in my crease, and I've been using it today as well. So when you kind of put your finger in there, it definitely starts to change the pattern. It's a soft kind of like creamy texture. And so I love this in the crease. It just builds up a nice kind of like purple dusty shade. And it goes on so smooth and so creamy. This next one is called Elixir, and it's kind of, it's another matte, but it's kind of like, again, an orange kind of auburn, really pretty fall shade. And I've been using this. I've kind of put this all over my lid. Again, it has the same nice creamy consistency. And here's another swatch. Super smooth, super creamy. Again, I just love how these look on the eyes. They wear really well throughout the day too. They don't crease. They're just really nice colors. Now this one is going to be a metallic, so we're going to see some glitter particles. This is called Hammered, and I've also used this one as well. It kind of has like a really deep olive green and gold look. You can see I've already got my finger in there. And again, just really, really pretty formulas. I love them so much. And there's really something for everybody. So it's a deep olive green, almost looks kind of brown black in there with that gold glitter. So next guys, we're going to be going into this kit. This is called the Love Affair, and this has I Spy, Melrose, Moonwalk, By My Side, High Rise, and Head Rush, which it's really, really nice. It comes in like this magnetic closure. It's even got a little mirror, and then here are your 6 shades that come in here as well. So guys, first up is I Spy, which is just this tan kind of like light matte shade. And then here we go. Kind of like a light orangey tan to me. Next is kind of like this matte brown shade, and it's called Melrose. This one kind of looks like a warm brown. And another matte. It leans kind of red actually. It's almost like a really deep auburn red orange. Next up is called Moonwalk, and this is going to be a pearlized finish, so you're gonna see more of like shimmer particles in this one. It looks like it kind of leans almost like green. So here's what that one looks like, kind of interesting. So it's almost got kind of like a duochrome gold, kind of like, I don't know, it looks really funky, golden, almost like red. It's kind of hard to describe. It's kind of a funky color, but it has a duochrome like gold flash. Next up is another peachy matte. This is called By My Side. So this one's really, really light. I feel like you can barely see it. It's got, it's actually not a matte, it's a pearlized finish. I'm not really a big fan of this one. I feel like this one you need to build up a little bit, but it's kind of like got a pink and gold like duochrome, but it's so hard to see. Like you barely can see that on my hand, so that is not a favorite. Next up is High Rise, and this is a matte, and it's hard to tell. This almost looks black or like really dark green. So let's see how it swatches. I would say it's a dark brown, like a really, really, really dark brown, but it is a matte, very nice. Now this last one is another matte. It's called Head Rush, and this to me kind of looks like another matte brown, just like a really dark color. It's very, very soft, very, very creamy. So a little bit lighter than this other one, but definitely a brown. So guys, these are all the Super Shock shadows. I think this one is my absolute favorite, which is Melrose. It is a super pigmented orange kind of brown shade. This one is also really nice. I really, really like Hammered. It's kind of a really, the metallics are going to be very glittery. But these are the shades that I got. I love Colourpop. They're so fun. Most of the shades are really amazing. There's always like maybe a few duds, but you can get kits, you can get sets, or you can buy them individual. I'm going to go ahead and then turn this over to the lip swatch portion of the video so you can see what all of the lips look like on me. And if you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I love to chat with you guys if you have any questions about Colourpop. I personally, found them through YouTube, and they're so affordable and they have really pretty colors. I like their formulas, and I like that they're just very different. They're very different looking, their packaging is different, and their product lines are honestly really, really great with the amount of colors they offer. So there's really something for everybody. I'll leave the links down below if you want to check them out, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!